guys, so it is close to the middle of March, and so it is time. For a February empties, and I'm really excited. My goal this year is to have 300 empties. In January, I had 28, and in February, I believe there's 26 items. 26, 27. I'll have a blog post linked down below that has the exact number. I haven't finished that blog post, and I try and count like 50 million times, and then I always get, it just doesn't work out. So I have to wait till I get the blog post that has the number. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. There are some products that aren't technically empties, they're declutters, but I'm really proud of that because part of my New Year's resolution is decluttering things, but I don't like decluttering beauty products because I know I can use them up. It's easier for me, it's not easy, but it's easier for me to declutter clothing or things that you can't actually use up, just because you don't there's not an end date. Like with beauty products, you can use it until it ends. Like it will end, and so, decluttering beauty products is really hard. I did go through some of my lip stains and some concealer and things like that, and I have a few things that are decluttering. So just so you're aware, and I'll definitely tell you the items that are decluttered versus used up and kind of why. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll just get started. Okay, so the first 3 products are decluttered products. Other than, we're not going in a specific order, but these 3 are decluttered products. They're all the same. They're Maybelline Colorsational lip stains in Bit of Brown. Bitten Berry is this purple one. And then I think this is Cranberry Crush. So these are the 3 lip products. I've had another Bit of Brown and I used it up. These are These are like pin lip stains, and I can put them on my hand. I might see if my sister-in-laws want to use them. The pink one, the Bitten Berry, is almost gone. Like that's what it looks like. And then the Cranberry Crush, and then the Bit of Brown is actually not opened, but they just dry out my lips. I have so many other lip products and lip stains that I like. I like the crayons versus the pins. They're a little bit more moisturizing. They might not last a long time, or that are a little bit creamier, I guess. I got an OCC lip tar in my last Birchbox. That's partly what's on my lips right now, and I love it. Like it's still it's not super moisturizing. It does dry out my lips a little bit, but it stays on for so long, and it's just wonderful. And these just don't make the cut, so they're going, and I'm really sad about it, but I can't use up everything. Something I did use up is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Smooth. I love this stuff, especially when I have my long hair. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or maybe even my vlog channel, you will know that my hair does not look like this anymore. Tomorrow's video, my Pan That Palette update, which is Wednesday's video, is going to show you that, I guess. Anyways, I really like this, but with my new hair, what I think my new hair is going to be like, I'm not going to probably use this. I can just use regular conditioner for a while. So I really like this, would definitely recommend it. There's different versions. There's smooth, moist, and I think I would get the moist. I think it's the moist, like a hydration one next time, because at the ends my hair gets so dry when it's longer. So anyways, definitely love this. Would repurchase it. I think I'm going to wait to see what my hair looks like, because currently don't have it, and see what it needs and stuff. So because I do have regular conditioner, and I would usually mix those and put it in my hair, mix it like that in regular conditioner, put it at the ends, put it up in like a clip, wash my body, and then rinse it out, then shampoo. It really helps my hair not be as greasy. Something else I'm decluttering is the iRock Designer Liner eyeliners. Basically, they're stickers. They're basically sticker eyeliners, and you just like put them on your eye, and you can like cut them any way you want. But I just have not used them. I say I'm going to use them for like every single holiday, and I never do. So I'm going to see if my sister-in-law again wants them. I don't know, but we'll see. The next one is something that was in my January Birchbox, and I finally used it up. If you watched my review, I said I'm going to use it because it was just a sheet mask. It was a cucumber soothing and moisturizing mask. I'm not a huge fan of sheet masks. I feel like they're one and done, and I don't like that. It was soothing, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of sheet masks. They just like, I don't feel like they fit on my face. I don't know what it is, but sheet masks are just not my cup of tea. So I thought it was leaking, so I had to put it in the back, so sorry about that noise. I thought it was really great and soothing and moisturizing, but I have another face mask that I got in that Birchbox that's supposed to be calming, so I like that one better, so wouldn't repurchase. So I wouldn't repurchase the other ones, so yeah. I wouldn't repurchase that other one. The next thing is a bath bomb, and this was actually from my mother-in-law. She got it for me for Christmas, and it's the Foam on the Range Bath Bomb, Eucalyptus and Spearmint. I actually finished up 2 bath bombs this month. They were my first ever bath bombs because we actually have a bath, and I'm super excited, like a big like jacuzzi tub. Super excited, love it. And my friend also got me one from Lush, but I didn't save any of the packaging for that one, so I just thought I would share. This packaging, and I could talk about both of them because I like bath bombs. They're not something I would go out and like purchase regularly, but they're really nice to have. I just find them a little bit expensive because I can put just like some soap in there, like bath soap or bath salts, and I feel like they do similar things, and I don't have a store super close to me. Well, I guess I probably do. I don't have like a Lush or something that has like bath bombs. I'm sure there's stores in my city that have bath bombs, but I just don't go to them, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, or don't look for them. Who knows? But next thing, decluttering items. These are both brushes, and if you've been watching my empties, my January empties, I think maybe even my December one, I've been starting to go through my brushes because I'm really trying to go through things. If you have not noticed, like, it's part of my like decluttering things, so that means I have to use different brushes. And I've had most of these brushes for such a long time, and I really want just like a brush set, but they're really expensive normally, and I can't justify it because I have so many other brushes. But after a while, after you wash brushes for a while, they start shedding. They're not as soft, and that's kind of what happened with these. The first one is a pure, kind of like kabuki, flat kabuki brush. And I got this with my Birchbox one month, I guess, and because it came with a powder as well. The other one is a Bare Essentials brush, and it's still really soft, and I want to keep it. I'm looking at it like, please, I want to keep you, but it sheds so bad. It's better that it sheds like this really weird orange color than the black color, because it's a little bit less noticeable, but it was shedding, so that's got to go. The next thing is something I got in my Birchbox years and years and years ago, and I loved it. I just always forgot to use it. And this was the Redken Shine Brilliance. It's a glistening mist, and so it's all gone. It smelled awesome. I'm not even sure if any's coming out, but it smells awesome, like even now, and it just made your hair like so shiny, and I loved it. So I got some other shine sprays. I got a shine spray. I'd rather not just have a shine spray. I'd rather have an item that does multiple things besides just shining, maybe detangling and shining. I don't know. I really like this, and I tried to use it sparingly so it wouldn't go away. I have issues with that. So anyways, the next two things are primers, and I finished both of them. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, I cut it open and used all of it. Loved it. It's a little bit too silicone-y for me. I prefer a little bit creamier ones and more brightening ones. But I didn't have very much left, and that's how I was able to get through 2. Because the other one was one I got in my January Birchbox. Fell in love with it. But it's so expensive, so expensive, that I can't justify it, and it makes me sad. But it is the Ipken New York Flash Cream Radiant Primer. So I'm going to try some other primers. Then I might go back to it, or when I have enough Birchbox points, I might go back to it because I loved it. I tried to find it cheaper other places. The only place I could find it was Birchbox. And Amazon, but Amazon was so expensive. So expensive. And, anyways, so that was sad. Would definitely recommend it, though, if money is not as much of an issue. I want to try some other primers out anyways, so if that's just like one, that and then the Bare Minerals Primetime Brightening Primer. I love both of those. So those will be probably ones that I go back and repurchase after I try a few that I've really been interested in. So anyways, the next two things, they go in pairs, is the Almay Smart Shade and the Almay Smart Shade Smart Balance. My sister-in-law gave me these because she was decluttering her makeup because she's much better at it than I am. And because when people are decluttering things, I'm like, I'll take it. Then I get a bunch of things. I really like this. I mix these together. I really liked this one. I've actually owned this before, and I don't know why I took it afterwards. But I used it. It was okay. It didn't hide very much. It was just a really light coverage. It didn't balance my skin, which is what I wanted it to do. It didn't balance my skin like I wanted it to do. This one I was able to use all of it. This is still about halfway full, so I'm kind of decluttering it, except for it oxidized and it just is pure. I'm not going to show you it. This is what it comes out, like this orange color, and I am not that color. It looks so weird. It looks like I'm a pumpkin. So I'm getting rid of that because it oxidized really badly. And I don't know how old it was, but the one I had before it also oxidized. But I had a light foundation, so I was able to use it up, but I don't have a light foundation now, and it's not worth it to just use it up. So it's getting decluttered. I used it for a while, and it's gone. The next thing is also something I am decluttering. It is another lip stain. I'm about this next... my next makeup inventory and collection, if I haven't mentioned, is lip stains and lip pencils, actually. So I did go through my lip stains after I kind of finished one and kind of decided if I wanted it. This is this color. And I used it quite a bit when I first got it, and it has a balm on this side. Again, I'm going to see if my sister-in-laws want that. Like I said, I just have a lot of lip products, and those just aren't my favorite. It's really nice with the balm, so it kind of makes it kind of a crayon, but it's just I don't know. And it's my lips. Basically, it doesn't make any difference in the world when I put it on. You can't tell a difference. So I was like, not for me. The other one I'm getting rid of, I've used a lot of it, okay? I took out the stopper because I couldn't get any more out. But there's still some on the brush and things. This is very similar. This is the L'Oreal Pink Resistance. As you can tell, it's more of a gloss, but it's my lips, and it dries my lips out. It doesn't do anything. It just looks like my lips, so it's not even worth it. And I've been in my Project Pan since October, I think, probably, and I would just use it in the morning as I'm getting ready. I'd put on lip balm, put on this, put on my actual lip product. This had no purpose whatsoever except for to use it up, so it's going in the trash. So anyways, a lip product I did use up is the e.l.f. moisture, I think it's the moisturizing gloss in Mauve Berry, and I took out the stopper of this. You can see there's not anything left, and so really excited about that. I'm trying to use 2 lip products a month, and with those decluttering, we're on a roll. The next random thing is the Downy Unstoppables Insect Booster. This is in Fresh. I like all of them. Would definitely recommend them. I use the Tide Pod, just the normal scent, and this provides such a good scent, and I love it, and it makes my clothes smell so good. So every time I finish these, I make sure I tell you guys about it, because if you do your laundry, if you're starting to do your laundry, hit these up. They're awesome. The next thing is something I really, really loved, and it was the Violet Lily Sky Triple Body Moisture Cream. I love the triple body moisture creams from Bath & Body Works. If you watched my January favorites and purchases, I bought some more of these. So not this scent, but some more. So I have some that I need to use up before I think about repurchasing this one. But I really like it, and I would repurchase this scent for sure if it was out when the next time I get to buy a lotion, because right now I went a little crazy in January, so I can't buy lotions. Trying really hard. They're always on clearance. Always. So it's hard. The next two things are concealers. One I used up. It was the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer and Highlighter. Again, if you watched my January purchases and favorites, purchases, and resolutions, it's like a 3-part video. You know, I bought an under eye concealer because I thought this was like gone, basically. And it lasted for almost a whole nother month. And I actually didn't end up opening that other one yet because one of the other concealers that I have works so well underneath the eyes. So I've just been using that instead until that's gone. Then I'll use the other one. So anyways, using up my stuff. Go me. But this one. It lasted for such a long time. It had a little brush, which I kind of, like, it was kind of hard because it would, I put my foundation and then my concealer, and so when I put it underneath my eyes, it would sometimes, like, smear my foundation, but I could always, you know, with a sponge or beauty blender kind of buff it in, but anyways, there's that one. This one is finished. Trash. The next one is the Hard Candy concealer in light pale. It's just a pencil. This was in my makeup inventory and collection. This is what it looks like. So it's a little bit dark for me to start with. It's a little rough. It's not as creamy. I just don't think I would really prefer a pencil concealer unless it was super, super creamy, and this isn't. It's like a pencil. It has good, like, pigmentation, but it's a little bit hard to blend. It's just, I don't know, not my favorite. It came with the Glamoflauge concealer from Hard Candy, which is my holy grail concealer currently. I have to use up some other concealers, and then I get that one, and I'm so, so excited. Like, it's super cheap, but it's so good. So good. Definitely recommend it. And it came with this, so it's just been in my collection forever because I didn't want to use it up. I didn't like that. The next one is something I got in my January Birchbox. It's the Good All Water Rest First Essence. It just looks like this. I use this in the morning. Most of the time when I'd wash my face, I'd put this on kind of as a moisturizer. It was kind of a water serum based product, I guess, and it was just it just moisturized my skin enough so I could put my primer on quite quickly after that, or even mixed it with my primer. So it gave me some moisture, but not heavy enough so like my whole face just like started dripping off. That happens when I put like thick ones on, and if I put like a thick cream on in the morning and it doesn't have time to settle in, which normally I'm like in a super rush, so it never does, then the product just kind of goes down the face and it doesn't look very good. So anyways, this was really nice for that. I don't know if I'd repurchase it. I have some other like moisturizers I want to try, and it was good, but not like anything, you know, great, I guess. And I want great. The other two things I got in my January Birchbox, I've really been working on when I get a Birchbox to use it up. And since that's the only thing I'm purchasing, hopefully, if you've seen those last, especially February, you know that's not true, but I'm trying to only buy things I need. Like if I don't have any other foundations, I have one foundation, so once that's used up, I can go buy one type of a thing. But my Birchbox is something I get the products, I use them for a solid month, then I review them. So when I'm using that in a solid month, sometimes I use them up, especially since they're a lot of times samples, if that makes sense. So anyways, that's why you see a lot of Birchbox items, is because for a solid month I work on them. And then after that month, sometimes depending on the product, I'll put it away or I'll continue using it depending. But this is also from Good All. This is the Phyto Wash. This is the Herba Matte Cleansing Foam, and it just reminded me of a cleanser. It wasn't anything special to me, so I wouldn't get this. This was the Herba Matte Bubble Peel. This was interesting to me. I kind of liked it. I would think about getting it again. The packaging was a little bit weird, or just trying a bubble peel in general. I never tried one before, and I kind of liked it. It was interesting. So we have two more products. The first one is again, I believe my sister-in-law gave it to me. I had one and she had one. Or maybe she even had two. Did she? I don't know. Somehow I ended up with three. I've used up one, or I used up one this last month. I used up another one, and I'm currently almost done with the one I'm using now. So there'll be another one in hopefully my March empties, unless I just completely forget to wash my face. This is the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Polish Cleanser. I didn't see a difference in it. I didn't use the hot cloth very often with this, to be honest. It just didn't work for me. I didn't like it. So I just used it as a regular cleanser, and it was okay. It wasn't like awesome, so I wouldn't purchase it. There's so many other cleansers I want to try, or ones I would repurchase over this just for the price factor. The last thing is something I thought I would mention, because you always wonder if the store brands are good or not. This is the Great Value Automatic Spray Refill in Cinnamon Apple. It's for use in Airwick or Glade dispensers. We have a Glade dispenser, and it sprays every 18 minutes when I have one of these in, and I forget to go purchase another one, which I did. Hopefully this week I can remember. But this was awesome. It wasn't like, it was strong, but it wasn't super overpowering. We do have quite an open concept in our upstairs. I will let you know of that. So I think if it was in a smaller room, mine has different settings. So I would maybe make it every 30 minutes, because I think ours was either 18 or 9 minutes or something like that. So we have a big area, and so a lot of times scents don't travel very well, I guess, very far. This was awesome. It smelled great, and it wasn't overpowering for our room, but you could definitely smell it when you walked in, and we have 3 animals plus just 2 people. So anything that may make our house smell better is a win in my book. So anyways, those were the products. Thanks for sticking around for so long, because this was such a long video. And I just had a lot to say, a lot to talk about. I like talking about empties. And now I have some products to see if my sister-in-laws want them. So that's super exciting. And let me know if you did an empties, or let me know if you're doing a pan that palette. Like I said, mine will be up tomorrow, and I'm so excited to share with you. There's been so much progress in the last month. I was so worried in my February update if I was going to even get close to finishing it. And I don't know if I'm going to get close to finishing it, but I feel like I've made so much progress, and it is the green month. So you will get to see the red, how much progress I made in that red column, and my progress in the green column, because there's visible progress in both columns. So I'm really, really excited to share it with you. Come back tomorrow so you can see it. So it'd be a good idea to subscribe, so you can it just pops up automatically. You don't have to, search my name, which is kind of hard to spell. So anyways, I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.